So we went away for a month over the winter of 2022-23, and we left our garden unprotected, thinking it was going to be a mild winter, and this is what we came back to. Now, we decided on the only way we could face doing anything with it was having a bit of a redesign and trying to make the garden better than it was before this winter hit. So we decided to put in all of the features that we thought we really would like in the garden but hadn't done because there were plants there, or we just thought it'd be too much effort. We thought, well, this would be a clean start, and one of the things I really wanted was some more paths. I wanted to be able to step off of the patio on a step and go down the path directly to the bridge and make the garden a bit more accessible. Our existing path was we'd made from limestone chippings, 10mm limestone chippings, and it looked great when it first went in, but after a while, quite frankly, I hated it. It was full of weeds. It always looked dirty if you got soil dropping onto it. And I thought, actually, I'd like it to look a bit more like a jungle, like a woodland, and use just wood chippings, or chippings that our chippings were going to be from like stuff from work, small branches and what have you, which we had quite a supply of. Now the first thing I did, I thought I'd just dig it out a bit. I wasn't going to put an MOT base or anything like that down on it because it's not going to take that much traffic. I thought I'd just put this bit of cardboard down to start off with to keep the weeds down, and then just cover it in mulch and see how it lasted. You'll see later in the video that we lined the path edge with some tree trunks, small tree trunks that we'd got from cutting down the conifers, some of the conifers that we didn't want, just to separate the chippings from the actual path. The two filing cabinet boxes that you can see at the end, they're old filing cabinet drawers at the end there by the wall. I used later on, I filled them up with cement and used them as a step. Just put some slabs on top, and I'll show that in a later video. Here's our existing path that we just put the chippings on top of, and here's the edging. Another thing we decided we wanted was a bit more privacy in our jungle hut. We wanted it to feel a bit more snug, and we wanted climbers to go up a bit of the front of it. And I had this, this is an old parasol that went into a table, and the canvas went, and I ended up putting some brushwood on top to make it look like a jungle, a jungle parasol, and then that ended up the pigeons totally destroyed that, and I thought, well, I'd take that apart and use that as a sort of giant spider's web on the front of the jungle hut and grow stuff up there. We thought that the amandii, which you can see, I'm growing up the support there, would spread across, and we also added in hydrangea schizophragma moonlight, which had a particularly nice leaf, which we thought would contrast well with the red. And here I am just painting it there. It's the same poppy red that we used for the bridge and the arbour. Now you might notice in a second the gold coloured bird table we've got, and at the end of the video I just show how I sprayed that gold just to make it look a bit more exciting. My next project was a bit of killing two birds with one stone. I've always wanted a sort of tunnel of plants to go through, and our polytunnel, the cover had gone, the zip had split, and I thought, actually, when I took the cover off, I think I'm going to use that as my tunnel, and put it in the garden and across the path. And I cut these. I had some old scaffold poles, which I cut off and hammered down the sides of it to stop it from blowing away, and painted it black. And we're going to grow some climbers up it, and